Hey guys, this is Darkshot. Just giving you guys a quick gear check real quick on my Demon Hunter. This is Diablo 3. The patch it came out on Tuesday, and it's now 2.2 live, and Season 3 will come out on Friday, April 10th. So let me give you guys a quick gear check, and I'll show you my Demon Hunter, what I did with her real quick. I got her some Natalya's gear, and I got her Unhallowed Essence gear, and I'm going to showcase that and show you my what my skills are and what my gear looks like right now, and I'll give you guys a rundown of how it all works. So alright, I'm in game. Let me dismiss my Templar real quick. So right now I'm wearing the Unhallowed Essence gear, and I have the helm, the shoulders, the gloves, pants, and boots for now. I'm still trying to get a chest piece, so I went with Cinder Coat for now because my main element is fire, so I stuck with fire because since I have Reaper's Wraps at with fire at 20%, I might as well do fire, But anyway, this will be my quick gear check right here for you guys. So take a look real quick. And you can stop and pause the video at any time. I'm just gonna make this a little quick, just to show you what I'm wearing. Now this arcane barb right here, I crafted a new one. This one was my old one right here, but it didn't have maximum discipline. And for the Unhallowed set, you really need a lot of maximum discipline on your gear as much as you can. And that's the only thing I'm missing from my chest is the Unhallowed chest piece, which contains maximum discipline on the secondary. So you can actually roll discipline, and right now I have 68 discipline, which is pretty good. It's not bad. And so that's my Cinder Coat so far. Witching Hour. Speaking of Witching Hour, I'm trying to replace that and get Crashing Rain, because Crashing Rain, I think I forgot what it was, but I think it summons like a beast that comes down, and it does like 3,000% weapon damage or something like that. If you're using Natalya's set, so that build is best in slot for Natalya's right now. I also got Unhallowed pants, the boots. It's got multi-shot on it. I still have my old neck piece. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna put on that yet. I'm probably gonna get, hopefully, maybe a Hellfire neck piece with better stats. Reaper's Wraps. Still got my old Ring of Royal Grandeur. I took out Bombardier's Rucksack and replaced it with this because this one had 11 maximum discipline on secondary, which again is important for Unhallowed Essence. Okay, so let me show you some gameplay of that really quick. Let me just do this bounty, and I'll show you guys. So that first crit was like 300 mil right there. I mean, not bad. It could be better. My damage is a little low. It's at 1.3 million right now, with 10 million toughness. So it's pretty much you just shoot entangling shot and multi-shot. That's pretty much the build. And you can add whatever defenses you want on your skills. Like I'm running companion, and I'm running vault tumble right now just to get around the map for T6 right now. Normally when I G-rift, I usually use Mark of Death, and I'm running Shadow Power for, you know, for that extra tankiness, you know. So if I get caught in a situation, I just pop that, and you know, I'll gain 16,000 life per 5 seconds, and I take 35% less damage. So which is pretty good for a demon hunter. I mean, even though I have 447k health, which is still not bad. And I think you've noticed I have Taiguk. I'm running Taiguk right now, so let me just show you my skills. Entangling shot, just as served. Multi-shot arsenal, which is fire, since I have a cinder coat and I have some gloves that are fire, so I decided to go fire. Companion, wolf companion. You can probably go bat companion if you're really low on hatred. I've seen people go boar, which the boar is sort of like a tank, and it taunts enemies. You could use that for greater rifts, but I mean, I've hardly seen that in play. A lot of people have used wolf companion in season 2, which is, you know, pretty popular because it buffs your teammates. You know, for 30% increased damage for 10 seconds. So I'm using tumble, like I said, vault tumble for T6. This is what I normally use. Preparation. Now here's where it gets a little different. Last season, we were using punishment for preparation because, you know, there was always that hatred loss. So you could still use punishment if you find yourself really low on hatred, but I decided to go with invigoration because that gives you more max discipline. So let's say if I decide to go with punishment, I'm only going to have 53 max discipline. But if you go invigoration, then you get, you know, it jumped up from 53 to 68. So that's more DPS right there that you're gaining for this build, for Unhallowed Essence. Gloom is really good. It reduces damage taken by 35%. You could use that if you want. I mean, there's other alternatives like Smokescreen. If you feel like you want to move somewhere really quick, then you just, you know, use Smokescreen, displacement. Smokescreen you can use with Natalya's set, which I'm going to show you here in a little bit. I'm using Night Stalker passive for that additional 4 hatred gain. Archery, I'm gaining 50% because I have my crossbow. Blood Vengeance, I like to have a little more hatred with this build. Ambush, for greater rifts or any kind of rift, I like to do a lot of damage in the beginning. You know, if they have full health, so I like doing that, you know, that damage. All right, now let me show you the Nats build that I have. Yeah, my stash is pretty cluttered. is the part that always takes the longest, but I mean, you have to switch gear out, so what else can you do? I could go with the hands. Let's see, I need 2 more pieces, so that would be the ring and the hands. So we'll just go with this one for now, just to showcase Natalya's. I already do have the ring, so that's the only thing I need. I just want to make this really quick as I can. Alright, so there we go. We got our 6-piece. So the build that you want to use for this is, I use evasive fire focus. Okay, and then I use strafe. You could use, I've seen a lot of people use drifting shadow lightning, so which increases your movement speed. So the more you move around, the faster you'll be, and I'll explain about movement speed and how it works later on. I would probably do Bat Companion for this one. Reign of Vengeance, you could go, depending on what you have on your gear, you can go physical if you're solo. Dark Cloud is physical. Some good ones would probably be, if you're fire, Anathema, you can go with that, or Flying Strike, but we'll just go with Dark Cloud for now. Preparation, yeah, you're not going to need maximum discipline because Natalya's isn't based off discipline, so we're going to go with a little more hatred. Hatred gain to restore hatred, and we're gonna go with Smokescreen for a little more faster movement speed. We're gonna go with, I think we could go with Blood Vengeance and Night Stalker. These are your hatred gainers right here. This one increases your hatred, and any health globe that drops around while you're moving, you'll restore 30 hatred and 3 discipline, so which is pretty good. It's pretty good, so we'll keep that, and we'll keep Night Stalker. Archery, you'll gain that 50%, or you'll gain that 5% critical hit with your bow and arrow. You could sub that out. You could put on awareness. That'd probably be a little more better. And then we'll keep ambush. So we'll do that. So now we're ready. Let's just go do a quick bounty and I'll showcase this build. So you're basically strafing around, kiting mobs around, and you're casting Reign of Vengeance. I'm kind of missing the belt, so my damage isn't that great right now. And I just died. So you're gonna try to pick up health globes while you're moving around, casting Reign of Vengeance. And there you go, there's the first elite down. That was kind of slow, because my gear isn't all that great for Nats, just to let you guys know. And you're gonna need to roll resource cost, reduce resource cost, on Natalya's gear. Smokescreen to move fast. That's what I use it for, to clear, you know, T6 and stuff like that. So right now I'm using the Strafe Lightning Drifting Shadow. But, I mean, right now I'm kind of preferring Unhallowed Essence because my Natalya's gear isn't that great, but Natalya's can go far, depending on the gear and stuff like that. You just have to work hard in finding that gear, grinding, loot sharing, and, you know, just hope Season 3 will be great, you know. So I'm done with it. I'm done with that. I'm done with dying. It's pretty embarrassing. But that's pretty much my gear right now, and my damage is pretty low. It's at 1.4 million. These are what my Paragon points look like. I got 121 dexterity. I maxed out my hatred for this. Attack speed is the least important. You want crit hit damage, crit hit chance, cooldown reduction, and the very least attack speed. That's just what I went with. I went with life, armor, resist all, because you want to stay alive. That's important. I went with resource cost reduction. That's number one. You want to max that out. Life on hit, area damage, and then the very least gold fine. So that's pretty much my Demon Hunter, and I'll show you guys my Barbarian. And my Barbarian has 5 pieces of Immortal Kings, and that's what I'm running with right now. I'm still going to be on the hunt for Wrath of the Waste, because I want to do maybe 2 or 3 piece Wrath of the Waste with Immortal Kings and see how that works. So let me show you my gear. This isn't the final setup, guys. I'm just going to show you what I have. So I have Immortal King's helm, my old Vile Ward shoulders from Season 2, my IK gloves, IK chest, alright, my belt. I still have my Raycor's pants on, my charge pants. These I had saved in my stash, Bokathos Warrior Blood and Solemn Vow. And my Immortal King's feet. That's my neck piece. It's not great. I want to try to get like a Zephyrian amulet, or something of that nature. I still have my 20% fire damage with strong arms. My ancient Whirlwind of Grandeur, still have that. And my Stone of Jordan. It's not the greatest Stone of Jordan. It should be fire. I wanted to go fire at least with this build. The gems that I'm running are Gem of Efficiency Toxin, Pain Enhancer, and you could be using Bane of the Trapped if you want, or Bane of the Powerful if since you're going to be killing a lot of elites pretty quick, and you'll always have that 20% increased damage gain. So let's see here. Let me just showcase the build. Make this quick. Alright, before I start, my primary is Whirlwind, Dust Devils, Rend Bloodbath, which I think helps for Fury gain. So when you swing it around once, you'll gain a lot of Fury. Battle Rage, Swords to Plowshares, Call the Ancients together as one, Overpower, Killing Spree, Wrath of the Berserker, Ariad's Wail. And I went with Rampage, Ruthless, Weapons Master and Berserker Rage for my passives. Alright, so I'm gonna pop Berserker, Overpower, and my Ancients are permanent until they die, so have that out. Now I'm sitting at 1.6 million damage, so I mean that's still pretty low. Could be better. This is pretty much the Immortal King's 5 set right here. Now you can probably put sprint in this build just to make this go a little faster. I mean, there's so many viable things you can do with Barbarian, Demon Hunter, especially the Demon Hunter, which is the class that I main. And I'm pretty much tearing stuff up right now in T6. So Whirlwind will go far. I've seen people play the PTR with Barbs, and they're making it into the 60s, the high greater rip 60s, the high 50s, possibly into the 70s, which is pretty good. And tomorrow will be the start of season 3, and I'm probably going to be rolling Demon Hunter and Barb, and I'm still deciding if I want to roll a wizard or a monk. I'm kind of leaning towards monk because they seem a lot more cool with the new set that they have, and I don't really play monk much, but we'll see how it goes on season 3. So that's just a quick rundown of this build. And hopefully I'll do more videos in the future, guys. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks.